What's up everyone, it's Q from Retro Q Gaming, and I just noticed the weirdest thing that would usually completely fly under my radar, but I only very abstractly, obscurely actually would be the better word, noticed it, and it's kind of worrying and concerning to me. It's something that I don't agree with whatsoever, and what's even more scary is why is no one talking about this, and why has no one had an issue with this previously. So if you're not familiar with the game, GT Sport has released on PlayStation 4 last month and promptly fell off the face of existence because, well, we haven't really heard much about it since then. Granted, I'm not interested in it myself at all, but I did talk about it once or twice before, as well as it, of course, being a first-party Sony game. Now, as I was browsing some internet sites and stuff earlier, I quickly noticed in the corner of my eye something that really I was very lucky to catch. And I clicked into it when I did catch it. And I started reading, and I was like, what the fuck? What is going on here? Why has no one realized this is an issue? And why is everyone crucifying other games for this, but not this? Now, I realize the Sony fanboys can be a bit, well, defensive. But anyway, that's all beside the point. Let me read a little bit about the upcoming patch for GT Sport. This is going to be patch 1.06. It's adding a couple of new cars, but most importantly, we'll get to what it's going to add now in a second. Anyway, here's what it says. Next week, we'll see new content arriving for Gran Turismo Sport with patch 1.06, adding 3 new cars including the Shelby Cobra 427, the Audi R18, and ISO Revolta Zagato VGT. Jesus Christ, that's some name. The update will also see the long-awaited addition of an offline mode, allowing access to campaign, scapes, and the livery, or is it livery, I don't know the word, editor without a connection. You will, however, still need to be online in order to save your game. Patch 1.06 will be available on the 27th of November and will also introduce various tweaks and adjustments to balance the gameplay. Now, they go on to fluff up their game for the next couple of months in the preceding paragraphs and all that stuff, but that's beside the whole point. So, this game, GT Sport, looks like it's been a complete stealth online only game. I've never seen this referenced anywhere in relation to GT Sport, and no one was talking about it whatsoever that I could find. So the fact that they actually have to patch in offline mode multiple patches later is complete bullshit to me, because the game is still, that's why I call it stealth online, or stealth online only, because it's still basically stealth online only. Let me read you a sentence from one of the paragraphs I just read. You will, however, still need to be online in order to save your game. Because let's face it, the majority of people are not going to play this game without having a save file. Fair enough, there will be a couple of people out there, because there's already one of them probably banging out a comment in the section below about how, oh, I turn on a random Gran Turismo game once every 6 months and I just do 1 or 2 random courses and then I turn it off for another 6 months. Sure, you weird specific guy, I get it, okay? I'm not talking about you, I'm talking about the majority of players. Because they're going to want access to their multiplayer, or not their multiplayer, their save file. Because they're going to want to access their save file. They're going to want to update their save file with whatever experience, or credits, or unlocks, or however the progress system in the game works. If there even is a progress system, there probably is. Hell, it's a 2017 game, so 99% of the chance sure there will be. But I just think it's crazy that there's so many people out there who will, myself included, who will give shit to other games for being online only when they don't need to be. Gran Turismo Sport is a very perfect example of games that don't need to be online only, and this one is basically online only. If you don't have access to your save file, and you can't update your save file, well, that says it all really. Of course, let's play devil's advocate here for a second. Yes, they could eventually patch in the ability to play offline. Or not just play offline, but save offline, and then maybe even update your save file whenever you do go back online. But what I have noticed is, in relation to the articles involving this update and the offline mode, a lot of people are mentioning some sort of grinding exploit. So I'm sure they're probably going to have to patch that or fix that or whatever it is. But either way, this game seems to have no real need to be online only. And it feels stealth as fuck and shady as fuck, if you ask me. And that of course brings us to the whole inevitability down the line that I won't say freak out about, but that is always a concern of mine when it comes to, say, online only games or whatever it is. This is of course assuming that they don't patch in the ability to properly play with your save file offline and update your save file offline and all that good stuff. But if they never add that feature, what happens when the game and the servers are gone? Yeah, exactly. That must have been a good spend of money. Because remember, this is a full price GT Prologue-esque game. I'm not here to talk about the quality of the game or the value of the game or whatever, even if it is still a prologue and it's still full price. It just really goes to show how even Sony, because many people kiss Sony's arse, will screw you. Anyway, I just think it's dodge straight out. Let me know in the comment section below what your thoughts and opinions on it are. Did you know going in it was a complete online only game? How do you feel about having this semi-offline only mode to not really be able to do much because you still need to go online to actually update your save file and make everything that you've played for the last couple of hours or days or whatever actually mean something and take, I would say, permanent, but, well, that's questionable in this day and age, especially in this case and situation. Let me know all of that good stuff in the comment section below. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Thank you for watching. I will see you in the rest of the videos in my channel.